Re Zero, starting life in another world. The Prophecy of the Throne. Good! And finally, raise both arms and victory! Victory!
You really bring out the life in everyone, Subaru. You may even be more popular than Ram and Rem.
Well, I mean, I did kind of put my neck on the line to save the village. And just like a true gentleman, I didn't hang it over their heads either. Surely such a gesture will have Mealy falling head over heels for me once more.
I don't recall ever having such feelings for you in the first place. Besides, I think their impression of you is a bit different. In their eyes, you're more of a sage than some legendary hero. You know, because you're so knowledgeable about so many peculiar things.
I guess I'm my own believe it or don't, huh? But I'm pretty sure the only thing they've caught on to are my radio calisthenics. What else have I taught them in such a short amount of time? Nothing really comes to mind. Either way, it's been about a month since I came to this world. Is all of this my blood? My life's flowing out of me. I'm going to die soon. I don't want to die. No way. Because hang on. No matter what happens, I'm gonna save you. Wait a minute. Have I been summoned to another world? Unless this is some sort of elaborate prank, I seem to have been reincarnated in another world. You're gonna need a better welfare program if you want to satisfy lazy-ass kids like me. Oh, my bad.
Watch it, man. That hurt.
The hell are you? I haven't seen you around here!
Cough up everything you've got! Unless you want to get hurt.
I can't overlook what's going on here.
Mess with us, will ya? I don't care if you're an aristocrat or magic user. Let's surround her and kill her!
Go ahead and try if you dare. Do anything to her, and I'll haunt you and your kin forever. Not that you'll have any kin if I take care of things now.
You use these spiritual arts? Damn it! We won't forget this!
You really saved me there. Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. I only stuck around because there are some things I want to ask you.
Hey, mind letting me help? I want to repay you somehow.
There's no need for that. You already answered my question saying you don't know anything about it. That's adequate compensation for healing you.
You're a real stubborn one, ain't ya? Then I'll help you for my own sake. I'll be doing one good deed a day. How's that?
All right. But I won't be able to offer you any reward.
I don't seek out good deeds for compensation, so just leave it to me. Oh, by the way, I haven't heard your name yet.
It's Satella.
I see. Satella it is. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Did I say something weird?
No, it's nothing. It's nice to meet you too.
How tasteless.
So this thing you're looking for, an insignia, was it?
Yes, it's a very important item, but someone stole it from me. If it were anything else, I'd give up on it. But I can't let this go so easily.
So, the slums are where stolen items get pawned off. But do we really need to go inside that loot house or whatever?
As I said, that insignia is very important, so...
We need to get it back no matter what, right? Alright then, let me scout the place out. I'll redeem all my blunders with this.
Okay, but please be careful.
I will. I might not get back till later, so feel free to have dinner without me.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Excuse me. Whoa, it's so dark in here. Huh? Is this blood?
Oh, it appears you found me out. I suppose I have no choice then. How unfortunate.
It burns. hang on. No matter what happens.
Hey, what's the matter with you, kid? Look like you've seen a ghost or something.
There were kind souls, even all the way out here, who'd help others despite being wrapped up in their own problems. My name is Subaru Natsuki. I've got a lot to talk to you about, but I'll set that aside for now if you grant me this one request. I want you to tell me your name.
My name is Amelia. Just Amelia. Thank you for saving me, Subaru.
You guys have a personal clown to perform before you eat? Doesn't that get a little pricey?
A clown? What an interesting speculation. I am the owner of this manor, Roswell L. Mathers.
Please show mercy, sir. Spare me and defile sister instead.
Please do no such thing, sir. Spare me and violate Rem instead.
It would seem another strange person has appeared. Betty cannot fathom what goes on in Roswell's head, I suppose.
Go on, tell me what you desire. As it stands, I am in no position to deny you. Now, what do you wish to receive as compensation?
I only want one thing. Let me work in this mansion! Subaru Natsuki will make great strides today! What are you two doing in here? Oh, this is so embarrassing! You should have said something!
Sister, our guest is overly familiar with his greeting. Rem, our guest is presumptuously friendly with his greeting.
Answer me. You've aligned yourself with the witch, haven't you?
The witch?
Don't play dumb with me! Such bald-faced lies will only take you so far when the foul stench of the witch is covering you from the inside out!
Emilia, just listen! I can return— You have some things that Ron doesn't, so you should just accept that. I mean, you're kind, you're a hard worker, and you're incredibly sincere. Even your chest is bigger. I'm so glad you're here, Rem. Thank you. Come on, don't cry. Where I come from, there's a saying that goes, "Speak of next year and the demons laugh." So let it out. Come on, Rem. Smile and laugh as we discuss the future. We can start with tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
We can laugh it out while we talk about what's in store for us then. I've always wanted to talk about the future with a demon, you know.
You're as fanatical as a demon yourself.
Right? All right, now let's go on our date.
Date?
We basically go somewhere together and look at the same things, eat the same things, do the same stuff together, and just share our memories with each other.
Oh, is that all?
That's all I want.
All right, then I'll go on this date with you. Subaru, are you okay? Does your stomach hurt?
Oh, sorry about that. My stomach doesn't hurt. I'm totally fine. Now then, back to what we were talking about. I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time with you. Let's see. We were talking about the knowledge I've bestowed upon everyone here, right?
Yes, you know about so many obscure things. You taught the children new games to play and even made them little potato stamps. Oh, and that mayonnaise stuff too.
That's it. Mayonnaise. Though I feel like my efforts in the Mob Beast incident were really diminished, seeing how it's being mentioned in the same line as mayonnaise. I put my life on the line for everyone, man. I mean, I went to help the kids from the village, only to get bitten by some dogs, and I even saved Rem after she tried to save me in the forest, and got bitten by more dogs. Then Roswell had to come in and save the day before the dogs bit off even more of me. To think, all that effort is on par with mayonnaise. Wait, hold up! Did I do anything other than get eaten by those hellhounds?
Aw, come on. Don't fuss over the small details.
But Mealy!
Many of us know how hard you've worked. That includes Roswell, Rom, and Rem especially. And that goes for me too.
Huh?
I know full well the amount of effort you put into everything you've done lately. So no more being down in the dumps over all this, alright? Well?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you moping about like a broken toy? You're always like this.
Well, it's not like I was doing it on purpose. Anyway, this isn't fair! How do I not fall for you all over again after that?
Yes. I think it's a pretty bad habit of yours to so quickly change the subject like that. Oh? There's a dragon carriage in front of the mansion.
Let's get a record of that, shall we?
Although, now that I think about it, they were pretty common to see in the royal capital. What did you call it again? A dragon carriage?
That's right. The land dragon is the one pulling the carriage along, so it makes sense to call it as such, no? Wait, did I make a mistake? Does it have a more official name?
No. I'm the clueless one here. You're correct, so don't worry.
Is that so? You aren't trying to confuse me, are you? I don't want to embarrass myself later. If you're lying, you'll really get a walloping from me.
That's a pretty old school phrase. Whoa, it's massive!
Welcome back. Apologies for parking in front of the entrance.
And you are?
I am an envoy sent from the royal capital. An emissary of ours is currently tending to the Margrave.
An emissary? Could Could it be?
I believe it has something to do with the royal selection, as I'm sure you've surmised. I ask that you reserve any questions you may have for your meeting with the emissary. They are awaiting your arrival inside.
The royal selection. I see. Thank you.
Welcome back, Miss Amelia. We have been awaiting your return.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my absence. I hear we have a guest?
Yes, an emissary from the royal capital is here to speak with you. Lord Roswell is tending to them now. I ask that you please join him.
Of course. This is a matter that involves me, so I can't just sit idly by.
An emissary from the capital, huh? This is pretty serious business. I'll be sure not to do anything stupid.
Sorry, Subaru, but this is a rather important discussion.
I know. I'm pretty nervous, so that's why I'm preparing myself.
Sister will be accompanying Miss Amelia to the reception room. There is no need for another servant to do so. Please understand, Subaru.
Seriously? I'm being left out?
I'm sorry, Subaru. Rem, please lead the way.
Yes. Please return to your room for the time being, Subaru. I'll come by later and bring you some tea.
And there they go. I know I wouldn't be of much use with my practically non-existent knowledge of this world. But would it really be so much trouble to involve me a little more? But understanding that and giving up are two totally different things. Now, what should I do?
What would you like to see?
Me? I feel the most comfortable in these.
Me? Thank you.
Please see Subaru and Sister as well.
Memories of Subaru and everyone else.
I apologize, Subaru. I cannot allow that, even if it's a request coming from you. I must ask that you give up on joining the meeting. This is for me? Thank you. I will cherish it forever.
Forever? I don't think it'll last that long.
Your kind gesture just makes me that happy. I cannot permit you inside, but I can offer my assistance with anything else.
Then I'll take you up on that. Do you know where Ram Ram keeps her secret tea leaves stash?
Sister's tea leaves? They should be in the cabinet in the back of the kitchen.
That's right, the kitchen!
But if you drink her tea, Sister will be very upset with you.
Don't worry, Ram. I won't drink any of it. Aren't you bored waiting out here all by yourself? Why don't you take a little break?
Oh, thanks. I was just feeling a little parched. Are you sure I can have some? What is it?
Oh, I was just thinking about how I should have spiked your tea.
What made you think that? This is safe to drink, right?
Who's to say? Just remember that it was offered as a gesture of hospitality to our most welcome guest.
What a horrifying threat. Just what in the world is it you want from me?
For starters, why don't you cough up your name?
Oh, is that all? I'm Tiga Rallion, but you can just call me Tiga. And you?
I'm Subaru Natsuki. Just call me Subaru. And you don't need to worry. Your tea hasn't been poisoned.
That's a relief. But you aren't lying now, are you?
So suspicious. What made you this way?
This is obviously your fault!
Good grief. Well, you went out of your way to prepare this tea for me, so I assume you want to ask me something?
I'm glad you catch on quick. Tiga, do you have a lover of some sort?
That's rather sudden. I wouldn't go that far, but there is someone my heart is latched onto. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that works for me. On that note, can you also tell me why you're here today?
That's rather sudden too. I did just mention that I came with an important emissary, though.
I know you did, but I was hoping to learn a little bit more than that. To tell you the truth, I got kicked out. I don't want to end up being hung out to dry here. So please, Tiga, you'd really be helping out an old friend with this.
How did we become such old acquaintances already? Besides, you're asking for too much here. While I'd love to help a friend in need, I don't particularly know what my friend's standing is at this mansion. In fact, I don't even know your background.
But we're super pals!
Subaru, we only just met. Though, it doesn't take much to see how deeply you care for Miss Amelia. I can easily understand your feelings for her. So, I'll be rooting for you.
That doesn't help me at all!
Do you understand the weight of your situation? We're talking about the next ruler of the Kingdom of Lagunica. You may end up in a highly revered position in the future.
Maybe, but right now we're just a super cute girl and a useless servant boy. But who knows what the future has in store for us? The possibilities are endless. Even if I'm not worthy, I'll do whatever it takes to win her over. It'd be ideal if I keep improving to make this into a mutually beneficial relationship.
You have an interesting perspective. I'm honestly impressed. Not many can say something like that with so much confidence. Maybe my friend here is a better person than I was first led to believe.
Right back at ya. You recognized Mealy right away, even though she still had her hood up.
Are you referring to the cute robe she was wearing? What makes it so special?
That robe was made by a pretty sketchy magician of ours to block others from recognizing her so easily. Not to mention she had it upgraded recently. It's impossible to see through the magic unless you have the power to override it, or Mealy willingly lets you see her.
So you were sizing me up from the get-go, eh? That's not very nice of you, buddy.
Oh, no. It was totally by coincidence, pal. It was something I only just realized earlier when I was pouring us this tea in the mansion.
I guess you won't buy my story of just being the envoy of the emissary, then. In that case, you have my respect for your intellect and... never mind. It seems we've run out of time.
Huh?
Sorry for the wait, Tiga.
Welcome back, Sakura. Did you do what was needed of you as an emissary without issue?
Of course. Even I can handle something as simple as this.
Well then, sorry for asking.
Hey, Tiga, is she...
All right. She's the emissary I came with.
I see.
Oh? Have you made a new friend, Tiga? You don't usually hang out with other boys.
Wait, so he's one of those types? Damn it, I thought we were friends!
You're a harsh critic! Sakura, I really wish you wouldn't confuse someone I've only just acquainted myself with. You know it's not often I get opportunities like this.
Yes. I'm Sakura Element, Tiga's colleague. And you are?
I'm Subaru Natsuki. I'm Tiga's former friend and a colleague of Rem's.
And I've already been demoted.
It seems you two have gotten quite close already. Please take good care of him. Also, I assume you'll be setting out to the royal capital as well. If so, I'll see you when you get there. Now then, let's get going, Tiga. The princess will worry if we're out for too long.
Sorry, Subaru, but Sakura's right. I know we'll meet again in the royal capital. Until then.
So, you're going to the capital, right? Take me with you.
See? Is his response not exactly as I predicted?
Right. Listen, we're not going there for fun, okay? This is an incredibly important task.
I know that. The royal selection being delayed is a huge deal. Pretty please, Mealy, take me with you!
I don't know.
Miss Amelia, Subaru is being sincere. I would also like to ask that you give him permission to let him go with you. Besides, it seems Subaru has several acquaintances in the royal capital. This may be a good opportunity to touch base with them.
Very nice assist, Rem! Come here!
Yes, Subaru.
There. Thanks a bunch, Rem. I look forward to your continued support.
Yes. Please leave it to your Rem.
Goodness, Rem's fondness for Barusu is quite worrisome. I also do not understand what goes on in Barusu's head. I noticed him speaking at the gates to that envoy from the royal capital earlier, but... I smell tea leaves. Do not tell me you have taken from my secret reserve, Barusu. I would not put it past you.
Anyway, let's let bygones be bygones. Please, Mealy, let me go. I really want to help you.
That's exactly why I can't bring you. I know you'll just do something reckless again if I do. I just don't want you getting out of hand. Please understand.
You're the one who needs to understand, Mealy.
All right, that's quite enough. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so let's wrap this up, shall we? To conclude, Subaru will accompany you to the royal capital. These are my orders as your employer.
Roswell!
All right! Now that's what I'm talking about, Roz!
However, I will be appointing you with a different sort of task, Subaru. You are to focus on receiving your treatment.
Treatment? Me? But why?
You overused your already exhausted gait in the mob-beast battle out in the forest. Your physical wounds may be healed, but getting your gait treated is another matter altogether. I believe you understand what I speak of.
It's kinda hard to believe there's something wrong with my body when I can't see it with my own eyes.
Subaru, the mana that circulates within you is the source of life for all life forms. When it stagnates, it disrupts the circulation of your very life itself. Please, don't try to hide such serious issues.
All right, I get it. My body's in danger. What's that got to do with getting treatment at the royal capital?
Your body is in such a state thanks to your honorable efforts. I have a duty to respond to your distinguished service in kind. That is why I have made arrangements with the greatest healer in the kingdom to care for you. Although I did ruffle some of Miss Amelia's feathers in the process.
It's not that big a deal. This is the least I can do for Subaru as well.
Really, Mealy? You did that for me?
Well, it's partly my fault that you haven't healed yet. You only ended up here because you tried to protect me in the slums. And you even stood up to those mob beasts when it should have been me protecting the village. So you could say I'm repaying a debt. I consider this equal compensation for any injuries you sustained.
Oh, come on! Don't downplay it to hide your embarrassment. But this means you're okay having me go with you to the royal capital, right, Mealy?
Yeah. You haven't made a full recovery yet, after all.
Well, then it's settled. Subaru shall accompany you to the royal capital. As well, Rem, would you mind going with them?
Certainly, Lord Roswell.
Whoa! A land dragon!
Now saving.